episode of the Masquepade. Session 5, I believe?
Yes.
Oh no, the Twitch is turned up all the way, so I'm getting Doppler effect. There we go. Okay, let's go down the list and introduce everybody. Hi, my name is KaiTheCat. I am tonight's DM.
Hello, everyone. My name's Aaron, and I am playing Augusteen.
I'm DJ, and I'm playing Hadriel.
Isla.
I'm next.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Isla. I am playing Lizbit.
I'm Raven, and I am playing Boon.
It is me, Tork. I'm playing Toreen.
And I'm Boon. I'm Wolfie, and I'm playing Boon.
You are Boon, and you're playing Wolfie.
Yes.
We had
I'm
the
Boon.
first one.
Yes, I am Boon, and I am playing Wolfie. I'm
It happened.
eating dinner.
And the last time we left off, the players had continued through combat. As I recall, more things were learned, such as Boon figured out they were a druid with a really nice curvaceous body. Hadriel got turned into a frog, and Toreen threw a peasant shoe so hard it impaled the tree woman, who was a dryad.
Power of the Chonkla!
And then when the dryad tried to escape, Un touched the tree she was hiding in, and the necrotic damage caused by what seemed like an accidental surge of magic or ability, perhaps, seemed to kill the dryad. After combat wound down, and give me just a moment, okay? Un? I'll get to you in just a second, as soon as we're done with this recap. That's what I was saying. As people were investigating the body, Hadriel figured out some stuff about themselves through a rehash from Boon in somewhat of a manner, and the dryad's body was turning into a log, which was perplexing. There were many debates on how to properly bury her, and at one point Hadriel pointed out the water, to which Un went and investigated and found this hole, this perfect black cube 20 by 20, and when they went into it, they appeared in a room lined with grain stone with 2 passageways and just a pile of what seemed to be the fragments of masks. After coming back up, the group decided to not yet investigate the hole, but to go find Nightingale. And along the way, most of the group found Nightingale and the sheriff heading towards them. One member of the party was not there. As they were looking around, trying to discern and catching up with Nightingale and the sheriff, Boon was holding on to Hadriel's hands, and something very strange happened to her. And as something strange was happening to her, Hadriel seemed to connect some buttons off stream, or connect some bits together off screen. And Hadriel, would you like to tell me what you learned?
Hadriel is a demigod.
And with that, your mask completely cracked and shattered to pieces.
No!
And luckily I was able to finish this. And as you come to that realization, this is why I wish I had fucking sound effects.
Do you want us to make them? Yeah.
No.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
No! Wait.
Hadriel, you have unlocked your identity. You don't know too much about it, but this is Hadriel Fukuda?
Hot damn.
Fukuda?
I thought it was Fukuda.
Fukuda.
Hakuna
That's a
Matata.
sexy ass rabbit.
Yes.
Yes.
Means
Yes,
blessed
it is.
rice paddy in Japanese.
Yes. With that knowledge, everyone else just suddenly in the group sees your form. I need to mute Twitch because I cannot deal with this Doppler effect. There we go. Okay. You all see this 6'10" humanoid with these tall rabbit ears. You can't quite discern things like skin tone. They look kind of muddied, but there they are, a Haragon with the signature rabbit ears, and their feet are that of a rabbit's, and they have a little bunny tail. And what you all see is basically he's wearing pants. His chest has little markings underneath his pecs, and he has a coat on top of his shoulders, just kind of swinging around like a cape.
No shirt, and I have a coat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm awesome.
No! I'm too sick for this. Cool. That's what you know, plus the information that was given to you.
Right.
So, that is what Hadriel looks like. Cool. Anyway, I'll switch back over to the... do you want to put the loading scene button thing?
Loading scene. Scene change.
Okay.
There it is.
Un, what was the questions you wanted to ask?
See. My questions. Okay. One question. Am I am I necromancy? Do I do that?
Roll wisdom or arcana.
Okay.
Roll arcana.
Nah, okay.
Oh yeah. I should
Fuck you and your
probably-
mother.
What
Not
did
you
you
got
get?
the dice. I got a 3.
You get a 3. Let me
I
see.
got a 3.
I think you have okay stats and oh, you're basic. Oh, but you okay? So 3 plus 2. You can't really tell. You can tell that you have some sort of necrotic damage, but that, given your knowledge, having necrotic damage doesn't necessarily translate to necromancy. There are different schools of magic and different type damages of magic. There's, for instance, necrotic, radiance, fire, lightning, thunder. There's a lot of different damage types. And people can they can have basically any sort of spell unless they have certain restrictions, such as perhaps angels can't use necrotic damage because of the way they're born or their alignment, certain things like that. So at this stage you're not quite sure. What was your other question?
Hold on. It's right there. I can see it. Let's see. I asked, am I a necromancer? Is there a deity that has an eye on me? That has their eye on me? An eye on me. But you know what I mean?
Roll a D100.
Okay. Como? How? Again? Sorry.
It's the 2 dice that have like 10, 20, 30, 40, and all the way up, plus the dice that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
Okay, hold on. Where is it? Give me. Do I not have... What? Hold on. I don't have it on here. Okay, I'm just gonna use Frank. Can I or can I not?
Yeah, you can use Frank.
Okay. How do you do that again?
/R and then hit command. Oh, Frank's in a good mood.
Okay,
now.
/R?
/R and then click on command.
Friendly reminder to the streamer people who are watching. Frank is our dice bot on Discord.
Yes.
He doesn't like it. Most of us.
so /R command and then what?
D100. The letter D and then 100.
Okay. 93.
93. Is there a god connected to that? Let me just reference my notes real quick. You don't... Is there a god to that? No. You don't feel anybody has their eyes on you, and
Oh.
you don't... Here's the thing about gods. Gods work in mysterious ways, and you can pledge your servitude and your belief to a god, or a god can find you, or you make a contract with a god. It's the difference between clerics, paladins, warlocks, and that sort of thing.
Okay.
You'll learn more about the gods in this world as you progress, but right now you can't remember if you have a god or if there's a god watching you.
Okay. And then the last question was, am I dead or or am I just like a spirit?
Roll wisdom.
See. Ah, stupid thing. Just fell. Hold on. 17.
Okay, 17 plus 2. You search in your memory. You think hard as this is all happening within seconds as Boon is on the ground sobbing. Hadriel is in his full glory just looking around.
Admiring his muscles.
And you're just
Yeah.
thinking.
And you feel a stabbing pain in your back and in your forehead as the word bang rings in your head.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have
I
any
have,
guesses?
I have a couple questions.
Just don't say them out loud.
Give us 1 second. Do you have any guesses on what that means?
Me?
Yes.
That I was shot?
You feel a large section of your mask crack.
What the fuck? Why do I?
As a memory floods back into you of people standing over you. You know these people, but their faces are obscured. You feel betrayed and hurt and angry and desperate as this woman stands over you, a smoking gun in one hand and a dagger in the other. She says to you, I gotta fucking find it. I know where it is. Oh, she never actually said anything to you. She said, you failed this family once. You don't get second chances, Take this death and fucking die in dignity at least. Bang! And then you felt nothing. All the pain and all the suffering gone in an instant. And then you woke up again. Anyway, who else had a question?
I did.
Let's go with fucking Isla. Let's make it quick.
Am I a warlock?
You feel a large section of your mask crack as you hear both deities in your head give a simultaneous sigh and a groan.
Art thou a dog?
Okay, thank you.
We didn't think we'd make it to dog movie number 5, but here we are.
Okay.
Who else has a question?
I did. Is there a
Okay.
difference between tiefling and demon?
Roll his nature. Roll nature.
Okay. Sorry, I have to retrieve dice.
I thought that was you rolling.
No, that is a 16.
16. Is that with your modifier?
No, my modifier is +2, so 18.
Okay. You think, and there is a difference between tieflings and demons. All tieflings are demons, but not all demons are tieflings. So tieflings specifically are those who have this isn't, how do I explain this? They have infernal blood in them. They either get it from their parents, they get it from a curse. There's various ways somebody can become a tiefling or be born a tiefling.
Okay. All right, cool. 'Cause
So, yeah, infernal blood runs through your veins.
the second question is, did I have anything to do with Un's death?
Roll history.
Okay. That is a 6, and I don't know the modifier.
0.
Okay.
Modifier is 0. At least it's not -1.
Yeah.
You look at Un and their fucking blobbiness, and you think, I have never met this person before in my life.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's all my
Well,
questions.
Okay.
I got a question.
Okay.
This comes from the word that I was given as a hint.
Mm-hmm.
Did I fail to protect my previous family?
Roll wisdom.
Can I say, by the way, can I say something really quickly?
Yes.
When I heard this stuff about Tork's thing, fuck off. The story and it said failure, I instantly thought of mine just because my backstory sounded somewhat familiar. Like, it reminded me of when Tork said failure. Anyways, go on.
17.
17 plus. You should have a fairly okay wisdom, yes? Where is Toreen? There is Toreen. +1. You think on it. You think bitterly about your family. Not in a way of like you miss them or they're gone, but like bitter as in you were never good enough.
Oh.
Okay. Are there any other questions?
I'm good.
Okay, we zoom back into the scene. Sheriff Johnson is looking down at Boon and going, "Are you alright? What's wrong? What is happening?"
I just look over at Shale.
Chip chip
And-
chew!
Don't do anything.
Chip chip chew! And he fucking grabs your face and tries to shake it, but he's a bird, so he's not very strong.
Can I cast that spell that lets me talk to him?
Cause, first off, roll Arcana for me.
Don't kill us right
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I don't want to kill everybody. Fuck. Alright, I'm counting that as a roll. I have to. My dice dropped on the floor instead. That is a 6. Please.
I'm gonna give it to you. You know, some
Okay.
spells require certain things to be cast, such as components, visualization, or vocals.
Okay, so.
So if you speak and you don't know how that spell is cast, ooh,
Okay.
you don't remember
Um,
how to cast that spell without doing one thing or another. You can try something.
I'm going to get up. Suddenly, like, I'm still really, really upset But I'm like, now I'm making hand motions. I'm trying to get everybody to understand what the fuck is going on. So I make like a symbol, like a talking symbol with my hand, like just up and down, my fingers to my thumb, like a duck, quack quack. And then I make a crossing symbol across my neck, and I like just kind of gesture to all of those, all of you guys.
Everyone, roll wisdom.
All right, I'm gonna trust you, Frank.
I got a nat 20.
Oh God! Everyone, write it down in chat.
Oh, Frank!
Frank betrayed you.
Alrighty, well, let's see here.
Oh, Frank betrayed you hard.
Alrighty, well, everybody except for DJ. And,
Hang on, maybe DJ's modifier can save him.
I don't know.
Them.
If I
I'm
have
sure
one.
about that.
They have a +2.
Said it was wisdom.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Wisdom for Augusteen. Yeah, +1. Then Toreen, I believe, is also +1. Nope, that's Barbara.
I'm not
Yeah,
taking
also
it
plus
seriously.
Everybody but fucking Hadriel and the sheriff don't know what the fuck you're doing, but everyone else can interpret. She's making a gesture
if
of.
I talk, that you guys, if I speak, you guys might die.
No, it's more of a gesture of, because you can't you didn't relay death. Death would be of a different thing. An X just talking mouth with an X would just look like I can't talk or no talking.
I was making a specific motion, like crossing the neck as in killing.
Oh, that's slitting your throat.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, that comes across a lot more clearly. Yeah, she's making talk. She's doing the symbol of talk and then die.
And I'm pointing to all of them, and I mean, if I talk, I'm gonna die.
I'm oblivious, right?
Yeah,
you're oblivious.
absolutely-
You're just like, are we playing charades?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Boon. There's something more important here. Do you guys see this?
I just glare over at Hadriel. And Augusteen, by the way, you said you got a nat 20. Aaron?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So, Kai, would that mean that Aaron completely understands what I said? Like, if I talk, one of you will die.
I'll text. Yeah. You understand that. Everyone else is just looking like, someone's dying? What's going on? You understand that whatever's happened to Boon, if she speaks, somebody or everybody will die. The sheriff got the exact opposite of you, and he walks up and grabs Boon by her shoulders and starts shaking you.
Hey, no, stop it! Stop it!
What?
Sheriff, stop it!
I just start sobbing, and I'm just like, I'm
If she
slapping
talks,
his face.
we'll all
trying to-
die!
And he freezes. And Nightingale's eyes go wide, and he looks at her, he's like, What? What did you do? What do you mean? That's not possible. Quit bullshitting me. What's wrong? You can tell us. Is somebody here threatening you? Where is the dog? Did
I
you
just
kill the
start-
dog?
I
No,
just
she
start,
can't
like, I'm
tell
just
us.
smacking him on the top of the head, trying to get him to put me down.
Ow! 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 Hey! And Nightingale walks up and she grabs his arm and she looks down at you intensely and she's saying, You can't speak.
I shake my head furiously. Vigorously.
Vigorously. I was about to say, you can or you cannot speak.
I shake my head side to side.
Maybe C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
H.
H.
You are
Raven, please. I'm saying the alphabet so I remember where H is. I gotta look this up because I can't remember. It's not in this book. Go grab the other book.
I'm just standing there, glaring at the sheriff while shaking my head.
While this is
SMH,
going
man.
on,
SMH.
Yeah.
can I attempt to howl as loud as I can, like I'm howling at the moon, try and get the attention of someone or anyone nearby me?
Sure, roll performance.
That's an 18.
I was really hoping it was going to be another one and you were back in the Feywilds.
Please, no. 18 plus 3. Yeah. Everyone roll perception.
Going to Google. I'm done with Frank already.
Where are my other books?
That is a 10.
Write it down in chat, please. 22. Fuck you.
I have +5 to my perception.
You do, because fucking cats.
Perception is
Yeah.
wisdom, so...
Yeah.
Wait, does your wisdom modifier go for, like, perception as well, or are those separate?
Typically, yes, unless it's stated otherwise.
Like a proficiency.
Yes.
Yeah, proficiency or fucking deficiency. Words are hard and
So I should probably just put what I normally rolled without the modifier.
I believe your perception is +5. Just double check. Yeah,
I mean,
as
you're a rabbit.
That's fair.
it's +4.
Okay.
Oh, that's so small.
That's what she said.
I'm typing in a PDF editor and it's at like one font.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are, found you. You have a... Oh shit. Why? Cool, that's amazing! Fucking...
Oh boy.
That'll do it. She looks at you. And the color drains from her face as something akin to horror and understanding, and she asks, are you holding on to a spell, perchance?
I bob my head up and down.
Was it caused... Do you know what caused it?
I shake my head back and forth.
Does this word do you only need to say a word?
I nod my head again.
Okay.
Do you know
Everyone?
what's happening, Nightingale?
And then you hear...
I try to wiggle.
Everyone
from the
except for
sheriff's
DJ.
DJ is
Oh,
I
just
know.
sitting over there, dumb as a sack
Oh,
of
I know,
rocks.
except for fucking Wolfie.
I was gonna say, it's like now
Gotta
you're just bullying me.
Is that with your +2?
Yes. Or no,
Okay.
sorry.
So it's
I did
15?
not add a modifier to mine.
Wait, I thought you said mine was +4.
Oh, yeah, so 13.
That's with the +4.
Oh, so it is 13?
Yes.
Okay. And you didn't add your modifier. I gotta fucking look it up. Fucking everyone should know their perception. Your perception is... Why is it that? Cool, it's +5. So everyone hears...
Fuck, I just almost did a fucking spit take.
Don't do that. Yeah, everyone... Does the sheriff hear it?
So high, I'm just...
Jesus, the sheriff hears it from a mile away. He went from a 1 to a 20.
The sheriff has been such a bro.
He has been. Everyone hears that howl, and you can tell it's coming from further...
Oh, dude, I need to turn off the scene change, don't I?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't have a scene for this, because I wasn't expecting you to get lost.
Well, oh, you're switching to Toreen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we're still on the original map. We haven't done anything yet with the map.
Yeah, no, I don't have a scene for any of this. I can quickly make one if people really want one.
No, you're fine.
Fucking use your imaginations, please. I can only do so much. You don't know your perception? Fucking... Today everyone's just learning their perception. Alright, everyone listen carefully, okay? Toreen, you have a +3 to perception.
Why is my perception better than a fucking dog's?
Shut up. Hadriel, your perception is +4. Augusteen, your perception is +5. Boon, your perception is +2. Lizbit, your perception is +2. Everyone got that written down?
Mine is +5.
Yes.
Twinsies.
Fucking, you have great hearing for some reason. Maybe it's story related. Anyway.
Oh, good boy. Ah!
Yes, +2 you. Anyways, yeah, you all hear this howl coming from the... Let's see, if you're all facing... east, it's coming from the northwest, deep in the forest. Like, deep.
How'd she get over there?
Can I howl
I
back?
don't know. Sure. Make a performance
Then
roll.
I'm gonna howl.
You're gonna howl. Okay.
I got a 15.
15
Emotional
plus-
damage.
Oh, that's pretty good. Toreen, make a perception check with advantage because it's hearing based.
Why, my good DM, that is a nat 20.
What
Okay,
is with
you
you
can
in the 20s?
I don't know.
Well, to be
But you
fair, the
hear,
first roll on that was a 7.
You hear a slightly husky "hoo" coming from the southeast.
Can I tell that's Lizbit?
Yes, you've gotten used to the way Lizbit sounds at this point, especially after you chucked him and he screamed.
Alrighty, I'm going to just start booking it over to him.
Alright, you start fucking running. The sheriff looks at all of you and goes, well, you know where the dog is. Can somebody explain why she can't talk? And Nightingale says, she's cursed with power word kill.
I'm just still trying to get out of the sheriff's fucking grasp.
He lets you go.
I fall to the ground and I just sit there.
You cannot allow her to speak until that spell is either gone or used. Do you understand me? If she utters a word in anyone's direction, your heart will explode and you will die instantly.
I start to cry again because I realize the voice in my head really was telling the truth.
Could she not
As
just
far as-
talk away from us?
She probably could, but would you like to risk that?
No.
This spell can kill dragons. It is fatal. And there is not a healer among you who could heal that sort of damage fast enough. Do you all understand?
Yes.
Yup.
Okay. And I'm gonna see if she knows any spells that could counteract this.
Sad goblin noises.
Well,
Do you make a sound?
No. This is just me saying sad goblin noises.
Pick your words carefully, honey.
Okay.
She has nothing that can help you. Yeah, no. She doesn't have anything that can help you.
Damn, I'm just fucked.
Yeah, no. Fucking, I'm looking over her fucking stats and shit. She doesn't have anything that can help you with that. Ugh. Oh, wait, no, she's this sort of. Is she? 7. No, it's just a lot of fucking.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
what she said.
Alright. Yep. That's what they said, excuse you. Yeah, no, she can't
Okay.
help you. And as you're all sitting there, it probably... How far away would you be? Oh yeah, you're getting pretty close, Toreen. Nightingale looks at all of you and says, "What happened?"
Well, we were following Hadriel, and then he ended up at some kind of pond. And then once we were there, this dryad came out of nowhere and tried to hit the dog on the face, but missed. And then we fought the dryad and some pixies. And after that, Un went into the lake. There was something in the lake. I think like a room. Un can talk more about it. And then we came here.
I think she meant more of what's wrong with her.
I don't know what's wrong with Boon.
She already knows what's wrong with Boon.
Oh,
Boon
okay.
is fucking shitting herself.
Yeah.
Let me take a sip of tea because my throat hurts. Okay. She looks at all of you and says, "What kind of dryad?
She
Did
had
they have a
some-
name?"
Now would be a good time for Toreen to show up with the stick.
Oh, no, I have
The
a stick.
hand is in Hadriel's hand.
Oh.
Yeah, Hadriel has the hand. The arm.
Sorry, I got a little distracted by the whole, having a body thing. Here, we took this from her.
Having a and she finally takes note that your mask has fallen off. And she's a little impressed. And then she looks at the so-called arm, which is a stick. You took a piece of her? And just as she says that, Toreen, you come bursting in.
I see stick and I start charging for stick.
Oh,
No!
god damn it.
No!
Toreen, bad dog.
Can I just jump right in between, please? Even though they might just go through me.
Sure. Jump in
All
between.
right.
You jump in between them. Toreen, roll Constitution.
I fucking swear.
As this seizing cold starts to take over you as Un fucking floats in between you and Hadriel.
Well, did I have con? Yes, 24.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you. Yeah, you don't feel it at all. Hadriel, you got one chance to stop her.
All right.
And anything you do
Hadriel.
is going to be at disadvantage because she's right on your ass.
Oh my god.
The question is, I feel like I'm probably faster than I am stronger, so I'm gonna try to whip the stick away before
Okay.
Toreen tries to bite it.
Alright, so that sounds like an acrobatics check versus a strength check.
I rolled an 11, but I don't know my strength yet.
Your strength
I
is
rolled
+5.
a 13, but I don't know my acrobatics or dex.
Okay, so fucking 11, and what did you roll again, Hadriel?
13.
13.
So that becomes 16.
13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Miraculously, Hadriel fucking does one of those NFL moves and kind of swishes around you with the stick cradled to their side. And what do? You've managed to dodge her. Now what?
Down. Stay.
You just see my mouth close on thin air.
Basically, do you want to roll persuasion?
Yeah, we'll see if that works.
Well, I guess you can't roll against NPCs when it comes to like certain charisma things, so it's up to Toreen if they want to stop. Did that sound persuasive enough to you?
I'm just gonna stop, look at him, and go, and make like one of those sad puppy faces.
We'll get you another stick.
I did lose mine in the Feywilds.
You were in the Feywild?
Feywild?
Wait, what?
Why
Yeah.
am I not surprised?
What is that?
You were gone for like 5 minutes.
It's only been that long? Felt like I was in there for a day. I took a really good nap though.
And
Can someone
you
tell me
all-
what the Feywild is?
You look at Toreen and yeah, they look fully rested and healed. Meanwhile, all of you are filthy and sore.
Me too.
Not you, Oon. You don't really look like much. You didn't really get hurt.
That was offensive.
Feywild. Augusteen, roll history. And anyone else can roll history if they're thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'll shoot.
Boon is currently
Okay.
trying to think about anything except for what's going on around her, just so she doesn't accidentally respond.
Alright, I got a 13.
Oh, me too.
Still just
Okay.
flabbergasted at the fact that they were at the Feywilds and have no clue what's going on now.
I'm sorry, Hadriel.
Fucking Hadriel, you're still like, what are these weird scars on my chest, man? Wait a minute, do I have a... okay, so... Augustine, you're the only one who knows. The Feywilds is, another dimension that's parallel to this one, where time doesn't really work the same, and things aren't as they seem. You can't remember why that is, but you know there are different dimensions and different planes that people can enter and exit or find themselves in. In the Feywild's one of them if they get unbelievably lost. Like they have to be very lost without any purpose, or they're aimless, or they don't perhaps remember who they are, and they're just lost in more than one sense. And Oon, you kind of know similar things. You don't know as much as Augustine. You just know that the Feywilds where is another dimension that time doesn't flow the same. What may look like a second to you could be 100 years to them, or 100 years to you could be 5 minutes to them. The Feywild works in very bizarre, mysterious ways.
Magic.
Very magic.
I have a question.
Shoot.
The memory that you told me, that's something that I remembered at the moment when you said it, right?
Yes, because you
Okay.
were focusing on how you died.
Okay.
While all this is going on, I'm gonna pull out the rose and go to Nightingale and go, see, this is my proof.
She looks at the rose and... Just look again. Jesus Christ, woman!
What?
I'm like... She's so smart. She looks at that rose, and curiosity crosses her face. And she kind of stares at it. She doesn't seem to want to touch it. That is... Where did you get that from?
from a woman calling themselves the Lich.
A lich.
The Lich?
The Lich.
Yes, the Lich. She knew my name.
You entered her domain. In the Feywild, there are no gods, but there are equivalents. I vaguely know who you're talking about, and if it is who I think it is, that is potentially a very powerful ally to have. Keep this rose
Did
on
seem
you.
pretty nice. I put it back in my satchel.
You shimmy it into your satchel as much as a dog can.
Right beside the chancla.
Right behind your fucking shoe. She's looking at everyone here very perplexed and very deeply. And the sheriff is just looking around like, I'm gonna go home.
He hasn't slept
He
in
needs
days.
to retire.
It's only been a few hours. It has been a couple of days since he slept. He's like, I want to go home to my husband, man. What is going on? How did you get in the Feywild?
I don't know. I was chopping my stick, went through a bunch of trees, and suddenly I was there.
Well, clearly she was lost. But
You have to be one hell of a loss to get in the Feywild. That's fucking
Hey,
children's
it was a
shit.
good
Children's
stick.
tale.
It was a good stick.
Was it the same stick the tree woman, fucking apparently tree women, dryads, fuck!
Just
Fucking-
rubbing my temples.
No,
he's
no.
running his hands through
It
his
was
hair,
a gift from
and
Wolf-
more
from-
strands of hair are falling out of his head.
It was a gift from
Okay.
Boon.
can I pat the sheriff on the shoulder?
Sure, you walk up and you pat him on the shoulder. He flinches. He's like, can we just? I just need to find these kids. I just need to find the kid. Maybe the missing villagers. But at this point, this is
Oh.
getting weird.
Sheriff,
What?
I pull out the shoe. Does this shoe look familiar?
Son, I don't. Daughter, son, dog. I don't look at people's feet. Okay, it just looks like. Where did you find it? And he stops himself as he looks, and he's like, "Where did you find that?"
By the lake with the dryad lady.
The dryad lady who attacked you.
Yes.
And he thinks for a moment, and he looks really deep in thought. Were there any bodies in the lake?
No,
I look
but
over at Oon.
I didn't see any bodies. I saw something in the lake that took me somewhere else, but I don't recall seeing a body.
He's continuing to stare at Hadriel.
I.
Are you gonna tell me?
Oh, they can't.
Sorry. Just talking to myself there. So there is something at the bottom of the lake that takes us to some kind of different room.
You can say that it was me.
I don't want them to think that we're more crazy than we already are.
I think that already has
Who are you
passed.
say that out
talking
loud.
to? Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about it.
And Nightingale sighs and says, Sheriff, they're speaking to a fae. Just think of it that way.
What?
And she looks at you and she fucking holds. She looks at Un and she holds a finger to her lips.
Okay.
And the sheriff looks at all of you and said, you got lost in the Feywild and you have a Fey companion. Y'all are asking for trouble, I guess. I didn't think there were any invisible Fey. Take us to the lake. Take us to the lake. And the Nightingale says, one moment. The log, please.
Yeah, I hand her the stick.
She holds it. And you see her runes light up yellow on her face and hand as she focuses on this log, and it starts taking on the hue of her magic.
That's the stick I cut off.
Her magic flickers for a moment, and her eyes dart up to you with a stern look on her face.
I knew it was wrong to disrespect her. See, this is why I also recommended not to bury her.
I'm pretty sure that happened while she was attacking us.
The
It did.
The hag's face screws up, and she again holds a finger up to her lips. She fucked up. This is intelligence. Okay. The magic fades, and she nods and says, "Well, you certainly killed her. Though there is still magical properties in this wood, if you wanted to use her body for things. I don't sense any ill will, but then again, it's harder to sense that from a corpse, but I do sense this is a magical piece of lumber, as it were."
Can I take the stick?
Sure, she offers it to you hesitantly, eyeing you.
Am,
Hey, I have the stick down.
You have fucking dryad stick.
am I the only one who she told not to talk?
Everyone was talking, and it was more like a gesture of, like, silence, please.
Okay. I accidentally did something without meaning to. That might have also somewhat happened to the sheriff before.
She looks at you, and her lips work, like she's hesitant to say something.
I don't like what I did. It looked like I just...
I look at Un and just place a paw to my lips and then point to my temple.
I'm
Like
confused.
signing to him that if she asks more, Nightingale's gonna have an episode.
Oh,
She looks at you, and she says, "You are a ghost. A thing that is not of the living anymore. You affect the living world much differently than we do." And the sheriff looks over it like, "What?"
Yeah, the sheriff is just watching us all converse with nothing.
This poor guy.
Yeah.
This poor man has just has life flipped upside down. He's about ready to have an aneurysm.
Is there a stick?
Or a mental
Is there a
break.
stick nearby that, like, on the ground?
Roll investigation.
It is a forest.
That is a 4. What was my investigation?
Minus
don't-
1.
Oh, now I do know. So it's a
you
3.
look, and yeah, there's a huge stick. It's standing vertically, and it has a bunch of green shit on it.
Oh no.
I go to try and pick up said stick.
Roll strength.
Oh no, you're gonna rip up a tree.
Please get a nat 20.
23.
Is
Was
that
that
a
the
nat
nat
20 or an
20?
unnat?
That's 18 plus 5 for 23.
Okay. You definitely hear the tree creaking. It's a smaller tree, and everyone kind of looks over to see the dog just has her mouth over this tiny sapling. Is just trying to rip it out of the ground. And you hear a thud. All of you hear a thud.
Oh my god.
Toreen, stop it.
And you
The
look
tree.
over, and the sheriff has passed out,
No!
face first in.
Oh no.
He's passed out face first in the water.
Oh, I wanted to play fetch with him.
Hey,
the-
hey, can you? I messaged you. Could you check it real quick?
hang on. Is anyone gonna save him?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go
I
forward
go
and try
save
to
him.
drag him out.
If I try, I'll kill him.
Sure. Roll roll a d20 for Constitution.
I was gonna say those are high standards. Rolling at 20. Or he's dead.
Yeah, you all grab him, and he's passed the fuck out.
Alright.
No, I'm talking to Boon. She wants to do something stupid, and I want to
Oh,
see
no.
if she
You
does
didn't
it.
specify, so I just did it anyway.
Please.
Okay, do I roll?
Just roll.
Okay. Fuck. That is a 15.
15 plus my throat tastes like blood.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
That's a weird modifier.
It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, your constitution's pretty good. You managed to stay upright, but you're definitely in an anxiety attack. You're clamming up, and you're trapped.
I should specify the roll was to see if I could pass out.
You can't
Why?
pass out on command, Wolfie. You can go to sleep.
Well,
You can curl up and cry yourself to sleep.
okay.
But for things like that, you would need like an object. You would need to I don't know, fucking submerge yourself in water until you couldn't breathe anymore, and then have somebody rescue you before you actually drowned.
Yeah.
You can't just roll to willingly pass out.
Hey, it was
Alright.
a shot.
Have you ever met anybody who could pass out on command? If so, I want their number, and I want to see how this happens.
I've met
anyone
one
with
person,
no
but
actually-
they had that. What was it called again?
Narcolepsy?
Yeah, they had
Narcolepsy.
narcolepsy.
That's not on command, though. However, what you could do is
No,
hold
they
your
would
breath until you passed
they would
out.
strain themselves until they knocked themselves out.
I think that's
So the answer is yes.
okay. Sure.
Does Boon have narcolepsy?
No,
No.
that would be. Listen, I'll give you all a disability next playthrough, okay?
Oh,
The disabled
Some of you
campaign.
already seem to have a disability.
Well, I suppose Hadriel says, Nightingale, do you think you can take care of him while we check out that room that Un found?
Is my disability being dead?
Technically, yes.
Yeah. Alright.
That does seem to make things harder in some ways.
I walk
considering the fact
over
that
to
I can't see or
Nightingale.
touch.
And I offer to carry the sheriff with us to the lake so that she can come along with and see this room.
Just don't throw him.
He sighs and begins to try and heft him up. I don't think she's very strong. And I keep closing. Oh, fuck. How are you this strong, old woman? Jesus!
She's the tutorial guide.
I-
Tutorial guides are invincible.
Yes, but fucking when you think hag, you don't think strong. You see this, She's been referred to as the hag this entire time.
She has had a lot of time to lift.
See, I will
Yeah.
tell you, when you talk about Nightingale, it makes me think of Angrboda, who is the wife of Loki. And she's an amazing, powerful Jotun. Anyways, go on.
I'll have to look that up. But no, you see this woman, this old diminutive woman who seems to be in like her 80s, 90s, grab the sheriff by like the back of his shirt and his belt, and then lift him up, deadlift, and then gently as possible, put him on Toreen's back. And Toreen, this is a heavy man. This man is about 200 pounds. So I'm gonna
Damn.
need you to roll a strength check.
It's +5, so 22.
Oh yeah, with ease. It's like, oof, this will be a nice workout.
I just know the one time we're gonna need you to get a high strength.
Oh, he's gonna
Yeah.
he's gonna break her fucking leg.
Yeah.
Or
had
I'm
that
gonna
happen to
roll a
someone
nat 1.
Before.
Can someone help? Because I can't, even though I really want to.
Help with
Sure.
what?
What?
I think she...
Never mind.
Can I
Okay.
We going to the...
can I try and fart strong enough to act as smelling salts for the sheriff?
What?
Have you ever smelled a dog fart?
No, I've never had pets.
I'm gonna need like 5 seconds. Gotta process that.
You son of a bitch. Fucking, you get inspiration. I'm too sick for this, motherfucker.
Try not to
You-
die, please.
No, I may just throw up. It'll be fine.
Or do that.
Ow.
Jeez, man.
It's fine. It tastes like blood.
Oh my.
That's not good.
Well, I suppose Hadriel stands
That's-
up, brushes his knees off, claps his hands. All right, let's get going.
Fucking Toreen, roll Constitution.
Oh no, you were serious.
21.
Okay. Let's so
You killed him. He's dead.
you concentrate and you focus on your bowly wowlies and you start sucking in air. And you all see him doing. You all see her doing this. She's going.
Back
And then
away.
she.
I sit up quickly because I'm worried now.
I'm gonna move away.
Fucking Un, you are by her backside, as is I believe Lizbit, because you were by Nightingale, and Nightingale's next to Toreen.
Oh, I am, or
Do I know
is?
what's happening?
Boon, Nightingale, and Lizbit are all near Toreen's asshole vicinity.
We're all downwind.
No.
Toreen, you. Your tail lifts slightly, and all of you just hear.
Emotional damage.
And I need all of you to make a constitution
Emotional
check
damage.
who are near Toreen's ass. And Nightingale's gonna
Alright,
do that too.
I got a 17. I got a
Yes.
17.
And nat 20. Lizbit, you immediately smell that you got. What did you get, Boon?
17.
17. The sheriff got a 2.
He's actually dead.
He's gonna be shocked the frick away.
He's gonna take 1d4 poison damage for sure. He takes 4 points of damage. Oh boy. Toreen, your neck suddenly feels very wet and very uncomfortable as the sheriff shoots up and projectile vomits on your head. As this,
I
and
just
he's
shake that all over
hacking.
the place.
oh god.
Oh,
Everyone roll
no.
acrobatics, I guess.
Oh, boy.
Everyone.
You're just not making this easy, are you?
Got a 16.
Not 20, baby.
Yeah, everyone who's near the vicinity of the ass smell, you feel nauseous as this pungent smell. Have you ever smelled a rotting carcass that had expired chili or kimchi poured on top of it? It was being eaten by maggots?
No.
No.
that's
Can't
I
say I've
would-
smelled that
I would
specifically.
hope
It smells similar to that. It smells like fermented vegetables, dung,
So like
rotting
sauerkraut.
carcass, and vegan. It smells like vegan. So
Can you look at chat, please, Kai?
I'm gonna use the long P word.
Digitation, that's what it's called.
Prestidigitation.
You can do whatever you want, Lizbit. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it to change the smell.
Alright, what do you change it to?
Fucking lavender.
Alright. The smell
yeah,
immediately
yeah.
vanishes and is replaced by the much milder and nicer smell of lavender. The sheriff, however, is coughing and wheezing and grasping at his chest. He goes to vomit again and he's dry heaving. He looks rough. His skin. I mean,
I'm so sorry I didn't catch that
Oh
in
my
time.
god.
he's green and white.
I
like a
look
sheep.
I look over at Lizbit and go, well, you're the healer.
He's
Oh,
sweating
fuck!
bullets and his eyes are like bloodshot red. He's not doing well.
Yeah, maybe you take a little break.
But would cure wounds help that situation?
You can try, but a voice,
This poor man.
a voice in your head
Oh.
says, "You're all out of spell slots. You can only use cantrips."
You could use it inside his nose.
Inside his.
Use prestidigitation.
I mean, roll medicine for me, Lizbit.
I do not know medicine, so I got an 11.
Lizbit. Okay. Yeah, this man looks very sickly, like deathly ill now. He's exhausted, worn thin, stressed, and now he's sick. And not only that, you can still see the residual effects of whatever Oon did to him. This is a man that is not looking good. He's in no shape to fight. He's in no shape to walk. He's a man that's very fragile right now. You get the feeling that if too much more happens to him, there's a strong possibility he's going to go into some form of cardiac arrest or death saves.
I raise my hand. I look very, very tired. My eyes are puffy and red, and my face is all wet from tears. And I'm disgruntled because of Toreen's farts. But I raise my hand.
Nightingale.
Can I look around? Just go, well, maybe we should all head back to town before we check out the lake and just get a good long sleep under our belts?
I point at Toreen
Yeah,
a few
this man
times
needs
and I
it.
give a thumbs up.
I'm not welcomed into town, and the one person who is welcomed into town currently looks as if you ran him through hell.
Well,
Or not hell, what would it be called?
Us.
Penumbra.
Well, could we stop at your place for a little bit then, Nightingale?
Sure.
We can make camp outside if you don't want us inside.
No, it's perfectly fine for you all to come. Just please stay out of my shed.
and don't drink.
Yes, please refrain from drinking. If
Anything?
you're going from the
Hadriel.
flask.
That's
You
what I was
do.
telling you.
I'm gonna just casually put that away.
She nods. And, what's that? Was
I got
that
it.
spell? Oh, yeah, Penumbra. You all want to roll history on that, or religion, I guess you can.
I don't know religion, but I got 12.
16.
I got a 15. I got a 15.
Oh, we all rolling?
If you want to know more about Penumbra.
Come on, Google.
Nightingale, the sheriff. What layer is this bitch on? Oh, there you are. Goodbye. And Shale, you can go away.
Oh yeah, shouldn't Shale be talking to Toreen? Because Toreen, you didn't hear the whole explanation as to why Boon isn't talking, right?
No, I did not. I was still running the fuck over.
I mean, Shale hasn't said much. He's just been saying, "Why aren't you fucking talking?" But now he's silent. He's just observing
I
everything.
look over at Shale and I go, why isn't it the mouthy one talking?
Oh.
First off, fuck you. Secondly, and he makes a gesture with his wing. You've never thought bird feathers could do that, but they bend in a way that represents a middle finger.
I just look at him and I go, "You gonna tell me I'm wrong?"
Well, I mean, no. Of course I ain't gonna tell you you're wrong, but come on, if anyone's gonna shit on her, it's me. Anyway,
Fair enough.
apparently, she now knows a spell that, like, explodes people's fucking hearts, and I guess it's just charged in her loins, I guess. So, now she can't talk, or else somebody's heart's gonna explode. And the hag lady over there, said, she can't fix somebody's exploded heart, so yeah, now she's just, there, looking like that. I mean, if somebody dies, it's fine. What's a little death?
You got the gist of it.
I just look at him and go, "Can't you go get a worm and just have her speak to the worm?"
He thinks for a moment. He's gonna roll intelligence.
Oh no.
You gotta.
Oh no.
A
Yeah.
bird? What's a bird's intelligence?
Let me look up the intelligence of a pigeon.
Oh no.
Let me tell you something.
Has this pigeon gone to high school?
Let's see
Isn't
here.
that a visual
Me-
novel?
Yeah, Ecto-Full Boyfriend. We played that together.
This is not the same universe. Let me fucking find pigeon. Blink dog, draft horse, giant centipede,
Draft
giant eagle.
Didn't I
Giant
send you this
weasel.
to you, Wolfie? What a pigeon would be?
Yeah, but I have a
hyena,
feeling it's a different kind of pigeon.
octopus, panther. What the? Do I not have pigeon in this motherfucker? I have a pony. Again, hang on. I've gotta. No. Later. I gotta look this shit up. Sorry, folks. Fucking pigeon
The
5e.
intelligence of a pigeon.
So it is the same pigeon.
Oh. I searched it up online and I clicked a link and it says metagaming pigeon and it says plus 10 wisdom and I was like, oh my gosh.
I mean, I'd be okay with that. No complaints.
Pigeon homing? What do you mean
Yeah.
pigeon homing? Dire pigeon?
I think technically it'd be bird tiny, and their intellect is 2, so -4.
Ooh.
Well, they rolled a 4. Luckily,
Oh, so no intelligence whatsoever, just many thoughts,
No
much seed.
Shills.
Hang
Shills
on.
just short
hang on.
circuits.
Hang on. He thinks and, make a perception check.
What was my perception again? I think it was 3. Yep, so 14.
You almost don't see it, but his eyes seem to flicker with green, and he says, theoretically yes, but this is like a 9th level spell, my guy. That's like this shit you use to kill gods.
Well,
I
let's
guess I
just
could
leave him
try and go find her a squirrel to speak to, and the
Let's just
squirrel
give her
will
the
explode.
squirrel. You do that, and then the rest of us will leave her be where she is, so that we're not in range.
Cool. Let me try something.
I found a magpie. They have
Okay.
+0 intelligence and surprisingly -1 charisma.
Because it's a magpie.
It's
Okay.
smarter than it is charismatic.
It's a magpie. Have you met a magpie?
Assholes.
Those fuckers, let me tell you something. Those fuckers will remember something you've done to them for 5 years and they'll tell their children. So you could have specifically a generation of magpies trying to poke your eyes out. there have been horror stories of magpies flying into people's windshields that they hate and gouging out their eyes. You don't fuck with a magpie. A pigeon? That pigeon's not gonna so you see Shale fucking puff up really puffy, and he's making these weird and you see an aura envelop him. It's kind of flickering and flashing, and then the magic sizzles, and he continues to be puffed up, and he flops over.
I'm just watching this interaction.
He's not puffing down, and his little fucking pigeon wings are flapping, but he's not getting any height. He's a bloated pigeon.
I don't know what to do.
We're just all at a loss. We're just watching this pigeon dance.
Nightingale is looking at all of you.
Everything okay?
Can I
don't
hunt
know why I
around
asked the
for
bird.
a squirrel?
You have Sheriff Johnson on your back, but you can try.
Please don't
I
take
thought
him
he
to
had.
the Feywild.
I thought he had jumped up, puking on me.
Oh, he is up, but he's not moved from you. He's just kind of lying on you, making these awful gurgling sounds.
Alrighty,
And
no
there's
hunting for me.
mucus streaming down his face. He's crying. He's
So-
actually crying.
With that in mind, I'm going to look around at the others and go, let's put a pin in that idea and go get some sleep.
Yeah.
A pin
I-
in what idea?
And getting a squirrel for Boon to talk to.
That is a thought. It is a living creature.
Oh wait,
Let us check.
Nightingale can't understand Shale, can they?
No. Well, she hasn't cast a spell that allows her to do it, but not naturally, no. As according to what she is, no.
Did I not make the suggestion
What suggestion?
for them to go out and talk to something else?
I thought Toreen did. I immediately don't remember.
They did, but it was like, go talk to a tree.
Oh yeah, since you don't know how this spell works, sure, talking to a tree would totally work.
Uh,
So, do you all head back to the fucking shack?
yep.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
All right. Well,
I don't need sleep, right?
Roll. Make a roll.
Okay.
Roll wisdom.
Man, I wanna-
18.
18. Yeah. You know for a fact you don't require sleep because sleep is for the living.
Mm-hmm.
Well, got a permanent guard at least.
Yeah.
Unless I stop caring about everyone. No, I'm kidding.
That's an option.
It
You can
is,
do
it's-
whatever you want. It may affect how the game plays.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tork, you can show the screen now, because we're back.
Wait, side topic. If this spell explodes hearts, and Un is dead and doesn't have a heart,
Yeah.
would it not affect them?
I'm not living.
You want to take the chance?
Would you like to roll Arcana to see if that theory tests?
I don't know if I want to
With your -1?
Yeah, with my nat 20.
Okay, so let me read to you exactly what Power Word Kill does. Power Word Kill, 9th level enchantment. Description. Range 60 feet. Target one creature you can see within range. Component vocal. Duration instantaneous. You utter a word of power that can compel one creature you see within range to instantly die. If the creature you choose has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies. Otherwise, the spell has no effect.
So yes, it would affect them. Roger.
You can still try it, because technically Un isn't living. But that's not to say they don't have hit points. You don't know.
That's up to
Un
you
hasn't
there,
taken
Wolfie.
any damage.
What?
That's up to you two.
Boon is not like I'm too tired to debate this at this point.
I'm
Poor
too
Boon
depressed.
is
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm just
Poor
like I'm
Boon.
too. Go on.
Oh, Boon is falling asleep on her feet.
Wait, Boon, please tell me you don't talk in your sleep.
I shrug.
Can we get some, like, tape or rope or something?
I nod just half-heartedly, just in agreement.
Or like a cloth?
I do have a shoe we can stuff in their mouth.
Oh, that
I-
was on the
I-
ground.
I shake my head no.
Yeah, I don't think we should use the shoe.
Can I search my person, like pat myself down to see if I've got anything that would be okay to put on or in Boon's mouth to keep her from talking in her sleep?
Roll investigation?
Should have asked to borrow a rag from Nightingale.
Could have. I do not know investigation, but I got an 8.
Adriel, can't you try to do something to make them like pass out to the point where like extreme exhaustion and they just don't talk or something?
What do you have?
I mean, I can get them drunk. I don't know how much that would help the
shake
talking
my
situation.
head. Like
Let's not do that.
I shake my head and just wave my hands in front of me, like as if I'm saying no. I'm not actually saying it. I'm just making a motion.
I wasn't planning on it.
It's a segment. You pull out a small ring.
Pull out a
There's not a
ring.
lot in your inventory
you.
because the sheriff took a lot of it. Ugh, I'm not feeling too hot. Hadriel, roll Arcana.
Oh, okay.
Our corner.
I don't know what my proficiency is. $13.
You know you have certain spells at your disposal. You can't quite remember them right now. But, yeah, you feel like you don't really have anything for this except if you want to take a drink of your flask. Maybe that could help you?
I was told not to drink.
You were. And Nightingale looks at Boon and furrows her brow. And walks over to her altar, which is over here, where the sheriff is sitting. There's a little cot over in this wall. There's also a small altar, and Nightingale stands there and kneels before it and lights some incense. And Augusteen, you feel the hair on the back of your neck perk up as just a wave of homesickness hits you as this smell of sandalwood starts to fill your senses. And Nightingale takes out a feather quill and a notebook.
Ooh.
And sets it on top of the altar. She bows and claps her hands once, then presses her hands to her lips, and then takes the quill and sits there for a second. He's going to roll.
Oh.
Add a girl. Okay, so you all watch as her eyes and her sigils start to glow yellow and her hands start to move on their own. And she's drawing something. It's a very elaborate something. It's full of sigils and pictures of cats and goblins and circular objects and leather. And she draws there for a minute before stopping, and the magic fades from her, and she nods before standing up. This has all only taken a minute, and she looks. Go on.
Can I possibly make an Arcana check to understand or see if I can tell what she's doing?
Sure, roll Arcana.
Alright, well, 17, 18.
Yeah. She was basically. You gather from the altar and the strange religious iconography and tools that she used, and the fact that her magic seemed to activate, she was reaching out to a deity to ask for guidance, perhaps. And she stands up and she points at Lizbit and you, Augusteen, and says, "Look around the kitchen. There should be some straps of leather. I will go find a piece of cloth and I will bundle it up. We're going to make her a makeshift gag that should stop her from uttering the word."
Okay. I go look around the kitchen for the scraps of leather.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Alright.
Since I'm not going to be of much use, can I just, like, phase through the wall and go to the graveyard to see if I can see any other ghosts?
Sure! You fucking...
right.
Rather than using the door, you just go straight through the wall.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just gonna
I
hang
see.
there. I'm just gonna hang there.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to find some pieces of not quite tanned leather, but they're there. They're fucking hanging around by what seems to be a scrap pile of sorts in the kitchen. And you give them to Nightingale as Nightingale has gone over and grabbed a piece of cloth, soft cloth, kind of like silk-looking material, and starts bundling it up and tying it with satin ribbons. And she takes the leather strips from you, and she pulls out a needle and starts sewing the ball to the straps, making what is effectively a ball gag.
I just look so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're too tired to care.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
The sheriff is just
Boon just
passed
wants
the
this
fuck
day
out.
to end.
Yeah. She walks over to you and she offers it to you and she says, "I can tie it for you until
I
you're
nod
ready
and just
to."
I open my mouth and just nod.
Okay. She puts the ball gag in your mouth, ties it to you. Immediately, your saliva and your tongue, from your fucking long ass tongue, starts soaking it, but it holds firm, and the cloth doesn't taste terrible. It tastes a little bit like cheese. It's pretty good.
Alrighty, now I'm going to just. Where am I currently standing, or where am I currently? Like, what is my surroundings?
You're just near the back door, sitting on one of her beanbag chair-looking things, or I guess throne pillows.
All right, I'm just gonna curl up on the pillow and try to sleep.
Okay. She looks at you and sighs, and then starts to get to work, grabbing some blankets and moving some of you around so she can start setting up sleeping areas. Boon, you get to the graveyard.
Yes.
You don't see anything. What are you doing?
Honestly, I think I just kind of want to have a moment to myself since I just remembered something pretty horrific.
You do that, and you read over the gravestones.
Is there anything
Right.
I can
What-
try, like, to see if I can sense anything or anyone else that's like me out there?
You can roll perception.
Okay.
I dropped the dice. It's on forever.
Goodbye.
14.
14 plus perception. Is that with your plus perception?
No.
Oh.
What's your plus perception? Because I know I told it to all of you.
CCC. Where'd I write? Blah, blah, blah. 2 plus 2, so 16.
You concentrate and you feel something. It's kind of hard to describe, and you reach out with your hand and grab it, and you're filled with this energy. It's cold and simultaneously grounding, and you look and you can see these lines traveling through and from the graveyard, stretching out into the woods. And when you try and grasp onto it firmer, you see the world flicker for a moment. And you see, for a moment, you thought you saw a person. And it startles you, and you let this line go, and it fades away for a second.
Can anyone hear me?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hear
did-
you now.
Okay. Did something happen? Crap. It sounded like you cut out for me. That's why. The
It
last
sounded
thing I
like
heard.
she cut out for me as well.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit.
You said
what-
last thing we heard you say was that faded out for a second.
Last thing I personally heard was that I let go, or it made me let go of something.
Yeah, you let go of this seemingly invisible line, and it faded from your perception, but you can tell it's still there. You have to really focus on it, though. It's something that seems to be like second or third nature to you. It's there, but you have to look for it.
Can I try again? Well,
Sure.
first, I guess I want to say hi. I'm not trying to hurt you, and I'm not looking for any problems. I just need someone who's like me. I can't. Is there anything I can do to make me see you more, or am I not supposed to see you? I'm gonna give it a try just in case. You're the first thing I can touch without killing, it seems, so I'm gonna try again.
Alright, so you're gonna try and grab that invisible line again?
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes you a second to find it, but when you grab it, the world changes and it becomes monochrome. And you see sitting before the grave is another woman. She's got short, curly hair, and she's wearing this sort of functional outfit that looks like it's made for leather armor in combat, with little silk accents like a half skirt and little ornaments. And she's heavily tattooed with these markings and imagery, and she looks at you with milky white eyes.
Hello? Are we, I'm not trying to hurt you, are you like me?
She looks at you curiously and she says, "Oh, not quite. I've moved on.
Is
Why
that,
are you here?"
I don't know. But I just remember that I was killed, so maybe it's because I haven't, I don't know. were you like me for a little bit?
It's not. I did not die under your circumstances. It sounds as if you were murdered.
I remember hearing a bang. So, yeah.
She looks at you with sympathy and pity. You're probably here because your spirit is in a state of unrest. Though I've never met someone with such a strong energy as you. That of the living, but dead.
Does that mean that I'm something else? Or is this unknown to you? I'm sorry, I just don't know who to ask. If I ask Nightingale, I'm scared I'm gonna make her forget again. And I can't touch things without killing them. I can't eat things. I don't sleep. I'm miserable. I don't know what to do.
He looks at you and still with this sympathy and pity and says, "These are things you will have to learn or you'll have to move on. My wife cannot help you. If she cannot
Why?
perceive you." Yes. My name is Macchiato. You're in front of my grave. And she sidesteps from it, and there it is. Here lies Macchiato Nightingale.
I'm so sorry that I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to you, but I'm sorry you can't be with your wife.
She smiles warmly and says, "I'm always with my wife, waiting for her to come. Soon her time will come. She has chosen a very hard path. We both did. One of us paid the price more than others, but it was worth it." And you see her bright face, and you can tell this is a woman who didn't live with regret. She simply lived and did.
I can see how strong and amazing you both are. No wonder. It seems like you both got along very well then.
She was my wife for a reason.
Yeah.
She always said she could never leave me alone for more than 5 minutes without me getting in any kind of trouble. And what trouble we got into. Oh, so many memories. I still wait for her, though, so we may both move on into the stream and start it all over again.
Well, I hope this doesn't sound rude, but I hope you can both be together soon. Even though you, like you said, you're always together.
She chuckles warmly, and she nods. All things must die, and all things must move on. Perhaps you've done one, but you're not ready for the other yet, and that is perfectly okay. Whatever you must do, you will find a way to do it, and when you do, you'll be set free. That is how all things are.
Thank you. I guess you're right. I have to learn how to. That's the thing. I wouldn't have too much of a problem if I didn't kill things when I touched them or drain them of their life force. B, if I didn't have that memory in my mind. And C was just a bit more helpful because it seems like all I do is kill things or just make things worse. I don't want to do that.
He thinks for she seems to think for a moment. Her resting her elbow on the palm of one other hand and her other pressed to her lips as she thinks. There is a trick for a ghost to interact with the living. It's not generally advised, but again, you don't give the aura of the dead. You give the aura of someone who wants to live. There are ways for you to safely interact with the living. Perhaps because you're not aware you were dead, you did not have the means to, and your natural state took over. Your emotions affect how you interact with this world. When you are wrathful, the world turns in fear from you. You are no longer of the living, but you are an influence of it. Your emotions can seep into the world of the living. That is why I no longer grieve that my wife is not beside me physically. For when I grieved, her grief would only get worse. And she looks haunted for a moment. Though it did take me a year or two to figure that one out.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry it took a while for you to know.
Time does not move the same for us.
To be honest, it feels like it goes slower.
That is because you are a dead thing, living among the living.
Fair
As
enough.
I am a dead thing, living in the world of the dead, simply waiting and going between the afterlives. So much to learn. It is fascinating, and I cannot wait for Nightingale to come in with me. So many worlds. But you should probably let go of the ley line.
Repeat that last part, sorry.
She said you should probably let go of the ley line, and you look down and you're still holding this line.
Huh? Oh, if I let go, would I stop interacting with you?
Yes. Ley lines are how some people draw magic from the dead. Or spirits use it as a sort of highway to flit from one place to another, though it takes them many time. And sometimes you can run into less than nice spirits. The fact that you can grab one is very interesting, but it could get the attention of less than savory ghosts.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You
Before...
do not need to apologize.
Okay, before I let go, would you like me to say something to Nightingale, or that I met you, or do you want me to keep this a secret?
A secret would be nice. I want her to join me, but not that soon. She laughs and nods.
Okay. It was a pleasure and honor to talk with you. Thank you for the wisdom that you were able to give me.
Of course, and as she's nodding and about to say something, you see another ghost rise up from the grave next to her. It's a younger, handsome-looking man, and he's got a hole the size of a cannonball, the size of like a cannonball through his chest, and he stretches like, who is making all that noise? And he looks at you and he's like, oh shit, who are you? Where are you dead? Do you need... Shit, are you dead? You're dead. Where's your body? And Macchiato sighs and shakes her head and go back to sleep, Kate, please. Not now. It's like, it is almost fucking second dinner, alright? I want to go inside and sit with fucking Margarine, okay? She's like, no, maybe another time. She has guests. And this guy is like, yes, You mean the ghost? Can she see her? You look weird. You look weird. Who are you? Hi, I'm Kate. And he winks at you and smiles and takes your hand forcefully and gives it a shake. It's like, hey.
Is this the part where I let go, or?
It would probably be advised unless you want Cade hitting on you. He's like, what? No, come on. She's like, how old are you? She's like, well, actually. And Margarine's like, no. What are you doing?
I'm gonna. I have no fucking clue. You stumped me with this one. Hold on. I'm just gonna say hi. I'm Un. I accidentally grabbed onto something and started talking to her, and I ended up getting some advice, and I'm told to let go. Now
He's just shaking his head like, yeah, I'm Cade. Anyway, how long you been dead, and are you looking for a partner? And Macchiato slaps him, and he's like, Hornhound! Boon, I would advise you to go now. I need to, as you say, exorcise demons. And she grabs Cade's shirt, and he's like, hang on, no. You can't fucking cockblock me like this!
Oh god.
What? Just discovered I was murdered.
You have all
Listen.
the power to let go.
You can literally let go at any moment. And she fucking grabs him and starts shaking him. Is like, what are you thinking? You have been dead for 50 years and this is how you act? Have some dignity in death. Aren't you supposed to be rotting? He's like, no, fucking I got freed. Please let me go. You know this. I've been here for what, 2 years? He's like, you perhaps need to go back. And I'll send you there myself.
I'm just gonna say very quickly, I'm so sorry for disturbing you. It was a pleasure to meet both of you, and I hope that you both have a good afterlife. Thank you for everything. Goodbye, and then just let go.
And with that, the visage of them vanishes. You notice some leaves rustling near their graves, and then they float off.
Okay.
That was your interaction. Meanwhile, Nightingale has set up a couple of sleeping beds for everybody. She's put the sheriff in one of them, Un in another, and is going in and cooking again. This time she's is cooking a noon meal because it is now high noon, sinking towards afternoon.
Can I make a check?
What kind of check?
I don't know. It might be religion. I want to see, because I know to pay tithe to a god that I think is Kai, is to give her tea. I want to check if it's like just tea leaves or already made tea.
Yeah, so that's going to be a religious check.
Alright. Well, I got a 12.
You got a 12. What's your religion? Fucking look this up. We haven't done shit, but the story stuff has been glorious.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the story of the dog fart.
I can't be laughing.
Someone throw that in the lore book.
Should I add that as an attack just here on out?
No, I'm not giving you that attack. You can train to learn that. You know what? No, actually, you can have that because you're not going to believe this. There's a skunk outside my window.
So I can't have it as an attack?
Sure, you can fucking have that. It causes one point of necrotic of a fucking
Poison.
noxious poison damage. Yes.
Could potentially kill somebody.
he can kill potentially a lot of things, like Shale, who only has 1 hit point.
Okay.
Yikes.
It's a bird!
Or
What do you want?
or
It's a
Oh,
magical
a
bird.
polymorphed toad.
Yeah.
You can go and fart on a polymorph toad.
Or a lot
Just
of
pop a
pixies.
squat. When you're raging, it does 1d4 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. My
That
religion
you have
check.
that. Fucking, let me fucking pull up your fucking religion. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Cunts. What is it? Somebody write it down in chat. I'm tired. I'm old.
I rolled a 12.
A 12 plus 1. So, you know that both are adequate, but for different things. Those things you can't quite remember.
Okay. I want to check if I have tea on me. I know I probably won't.
Sure, roll investigation. As you look into your satchel and fucking all of your shit is shifting and morphing.
I got 12 again.
Okay, so fucking what is your investigation? I feel like you have a high investigation. Plus 3. So 15. Yeah, you pull out this small box and you open it, and it looks like a traveler's tea set. There's one of those. There's a fucking clay pot that stacks on top of a teacup. It's single serve, and in it are and around it are little vials of various teas, and they're all labeled in They're all labeled. There's oolong, black, rubios, dessert, green, and then a slightly smaller vial that's says fucking water mint green tea. I'm sorry for all my sniffling mouth noises. I think I really am sick.
That's alright. Can I check to see if I know?
Don't ever
How-
do that again.
Please, please, no, thank you. Can I check to see if I can do what Nightingale did at her altar?
You can try and mimic her movements.
I feel like it might be a little disrespectful to not ask first.
What? I'm sorry, I phased out for like 3 seconds. What do you say, DJ?
So I feel like that's a little disrespectful not to ask.
That's cool.
Nightingale, if you can use her altar.
Oh, I'm not trying to use her altar.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, because
I
I
thought you were
have
just like, let me interrupt your religious thing here.
no, because I have my own book and quill.
Alright, go for it.
Yeah. All right, here I'm gonna try it. I'll put. You know what? I'll sprinkle some black tea. I don't know. Out, and then I don't
How
know
are
what
you
to do.
doing this? How are you setting this up? Like, where are you? Are you at the table? Are you on the floor?
I'll ask Nightingale if I can use her table.
Alright, you ask that, and she looks at you and she nods. She
Alright.
says, I didn't realize you followed her, but I should have assumed.
Can you help me set this up? I don't know how. I don't remember how to do it. I asked Nightingale.
What are you trying to contact? You're trying to contact Kai. I keep fucking using the other voice! You're trying to contact Kai, correct?
Yes.
What are you trying to ask of her?
Guidance, but I don't know what.
So, First, you need to brew the tea.
Okay.
When you ask for things from Kai, you must brew the tea and offer her a cup and drink a cup yourself.
Okay.
If you only wish to pay tithe, you leave the tea grinds for her, fresh, never sullied.
Okay.
So she helps you. She takes your mini tea set. She uses create and destroy water and then concentrates, and you see the water begin to bubble in her grasp before floating into the teapot with the tea leaves inside of it, and she lets it sit for a few seconds as she walks you over to her altar. And she
That's Hadriel.
kneels.
Hey, how's it going?
You're both a shade! You're both a shade of yellow! You're both a shade of yellow!
I'm orange.
Yeah, Hadriel's very much orange.
They look the same!
That's
It's
because
alright.
you're slightly colorblind.
Fuck you! I
You're
went to
not
art
wrong.
school! Okay, fucking, she kneels before the altar, and she pulls out a small little white chipped cup. She pours some of the tea into that cup before pouring tea into the cup that came with your set, and offers it to you.
Okay.
When you drink, you think of everything you can of her and what her religion stands for.
But I don't know what her religion stands for. That's why I asked for your help. Because I don't know anything.
She nods and thinks Kai is one of the 14 gods that are most celebrated and honored and worshipped. Shut up.
You okay there, Wolfie?
She figured out what 14 meant.
Oh.
Shush, let me do things, please.
Sorry.
It's okay. She explains, Kai is one of the 14 gods most honored and celebrated in the world of Cain. She is the god of creativity, incense, tea, the color red, and cats. Specifically, legend to be the mother of Tabaxi.
That makes sense.
Yes. Being that you are Tabaxi, you are quote unquote descended from her bloodline. But you are more in her image than I've seen other cats. Or Tabaxis of your kind.
Okay.
So, with that in mind, what do you ask of her?
I want to know if she can tell me anything about why we're here and why, like, what happened to us.
When you hold that question in your mind and drink of the tea.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. Roll roll a d20.
13.
13. You think and you feel a slight tug. You feel something as the tea settles in your gut, and the flavor seems to take you home for an instant, but you don't remember what home is. And roll a d100 for me.
Here's my d10. There it is. Okay. 63.
63. What's that? So, where's the one for 463. There's I want to give this to you, but what you're trying to do is very hard if you're not, you think, and you feel, you smell the incense that has long burned out, and you try hard to focus on it. There's a presence there, but you can't reach it. It's just out of your reach.
Okay.
And to all of you, you just see Augusteen kneeling before this altar, concentrating as the tea slowly grows cold. And Nightingale is looking on at Augusteen with these sad eyes, as nothing seems to happen.
Okay. Excuse me.
Excuse me, Nightingale.
Nightingale looks over and quirks a brow.
If I go outside, may I drink?
Her lips purse, and she looks you over. Yes, just be careful to ensure nothing happens again. Oh, also, this is yours. And she hands you the cracked fragments of your mask. I would suggest that you hold on to these whenever they finally come off your faces.
I take them from her and I put it somewhere, I guess my pocket. Can I do a quick one over of myself?
Yeah, let me do something real quick, because I don't remember what you have on you. I believe you touch yourself. You feel yourself.
Oh no.
You feel yourself up, and you can tell you have like a belt pouch, and you dig in there, and you can tell there's shit in there. And when you stick your hand in there, your arm goes fully in there.
Oh
deep.
my.
Interesting. Okay.
And
pouch of holding?
Eventually.
Something tickled down there.
What?
You start patting yourself up. You look at your little feetsies, and you have rabbit feet, claws and all. But as they go up towards your hips, it peers off into that of a man, and you touch under your pecs, and there are scars there. And you feel up, and you have slightly broader shoulders. You have a little bit of facial hair. But when you look at yourself, you can't discern what color you are, or too many other, like, pigment and details. You do have, like, this weird, fluffy collar around your neck.
Stinky.
It's... Okay, I'll show you the image again.
Do I physically look buff? Or can I tell?
You have a slightly girlish figure.
No, okay.
It's like you're of a toned, slender build, but you
Got
have
it.
a...
I thought you were going for like battle hardened, almost like warrior looking. And I was like, this feels weird for a bard, but okay.
No, your gender is... You can't tell what gender you are, because you have a slight figure, but you're also toned in the chest.
I guess I feel myself up then.
You do, and again, you feel the scars. You poke, and you grab
Oh,
your
you're
butt.
cutting out.
No, I'm
What cut out for me?
stuttering. I'm stuttering. You feel around your back, and you've got a fucking cottontail.
Okay.
And make a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
While he's doing that, I look over him. I go, "You want me to throw you on my back?"
At me?
Yeah.
I'm good, Toreen. I'm good.
It's how we found out other people's stuff.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm aware.
You do feel down there, and yeah, you're well endowed.
Okay. Okay.
You're well endowed.
Wisdom, I got +2, so 15.
15. You think hard on. Wait, what is your? Is that with your wisdom modifier,
Yes.
which is a +2?
Yes.
Okay, so you think hard, and it's like you feel like a man, but you also feel like a woman. You can tell from like the surgical scars and the markings that you started off as a woman, but you don't feel like a man.
So, did Hadriel just give Boon his tits?
Look over. Hey, I know those tits.
Boon, you get inspiration. Oh, I'm dying. Everything tastes like blood. Everything tastes bloody.
I'm gonna take
Out of tea.
I'm not knowledgeable in terms and stuff, so I'm gonna take Tork's recommendation, say demi boy.
Not quite.
Ah well, that was a good try.
Not
I'm gonna go
quite.
drink.
Okay, so you make your way outside and you
Wait, I want to specifically go to the back door
you go to the back door
and out to the left a little bit.
and towards the graves.
Just like right there. And I want to look over and I say,
So you
I just want to say, hey, Un, you look like you saw a ghost. Get it?
I'm gonna float away.
which direction?
If Boon were awake, she'd laugh.
Yeah.
Which
direction you going?
just a little bit away from them. Just to the left, yeah. But like close to the graves, but to the left. Yeah, like that.
You'll get it as you float away. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna start drinking. Let's see what
Okay, how much?
because I know I get some powers when I drink, so I want to kind of like while we have downtime figure that out before I have to panic do it.
Maybe you should rest
okay.
instead of drinking.
Where's the fun in that?
I'm going to look around
You're
the
not
room
here?
and look at everyone and go, well, I've slept in the Feywilds. I'm going to go keep an eye on the guy that can't hold his drink very well.
Toreen, people need to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
You're not there to say that.
No,
so.
I know. Sorry, I'm just like saying it, Tork. Sorry.
I'll do,
Okay, so
how big's the
this
flask?
door, it's like standard size, like fucking 4 ounces.
I'll do an ounce at a time then.
Okay, so
It's bottomless.
take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't want to just keep chugging indefinitely.
Fair enough.
So you're gonna mentally measure out an ounce.
Sounds like I should have gone to sleep.
Okay, so roll Constitution.
It's always good when you have to roll Constitution, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, 4.
Ooh.
4. Okay, so you immediately feel tipsy. Roll a d20.
All right.
Please don't kill somebody.
I'm sure it'll be fine. 19.
Okay, 19. Let me pull up my chart. That's not my chart. Let me have my chart phone. 19. Oh, is that right? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay,
Are
so
we
you take
ending?
a
Okay.
you take a drink, and this is good. You feel a surge of magic swell in you, and I'm gonna need you to roll Constitution again with
Oh,
disadvantage because you're getting tipsy.
well, well, that's not good.
Do I see this happening?
Yikes! That's a 1.
Oh.
You see Hadriel's form. You see their one pale blue eye start to glow with blue energy, and their other eye starts to glow, and they're both enveloped as this.
Do I see this happening?
Oh yeah, you see just Hadriel seizing up in this.
Using my natural instincts, I'm going to duck inside and go, everybody duck for cover!
Alright, you say that.
That's
Hadriel.
a good dog right there.
Hadriel, I need you to roll a fucking D10.
A D10.
A D10.
I got a 5.
My guy. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second.
I'm just gonna
as wild magic starts to surge through you.
I'm just gonna be like, no,
Nigel, we need your help.
Hey, Drew,
What?
I told you.
Thank you.
Am I like unconscious? Like I can't talk in this state?
This is happening in seconds.
Okay.
This is happening in a turn of combat. Less than a turn even, so.
Can I like go up to them but like stay in between them and like the graves as if I'm trying to protect them as if I could?
You don't have your movement right now. Right now Hadriel is doing his thing.
Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and in my details on my character sheet under bad juju, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight that.
I would mark off 19 as first make a wisdom check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Wisdom, so 12. That's with my modifier.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay. Give me 1 second to get Frank. /R 37. Alright, so you got a 12 with your modifier?
Mm-hmm.
That's not right. You can tell when you can't tell. You can just tell that this is an effective flask. One of a couple, it seems, because at one point you had a spell. You just had control of a spell, but now you feel the energy as it's shooting out of your fucking orifice. This is different from what happened. What the fuck, Flask?
I don't know if this is a good energy or bad energy, but we're about to find out.
Yep.
We've reached the find out part of the fucking around.
We have.
Well, the
you have
fucking
done.
round only took 1 second.
You. Okay. When wild magic, wild magic. 1, 2,
Magic.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, wild.
Oh no, she's counting out squares.
No, I'm not. Not yet. Locations.
Oh no.
Okay, each creature. Okay, now to count out squares. Which way are you facing?
I guess I was facing towards Un.
Okay, so.
Oh no,
1,
the
2,
shack.
3,
Oh,
4,
not the
5,
shack.
6. Well, it's not gonna get the shack, but it's gonna get Un.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, so fucking.
Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no.
Be glad it's not you guys.
Un! I need you to
Yeah.
roll acrobatics.
Yeah.
As a ghost.
Roll acrobatics with
Yeah,
advantage
hold
because
on.
you can see this coming.
I can't. I got a fucking 4. Hold on.
With advantage, roll again.
Okay. 10.
10. You should have
14.
decent acrobatics.
I should.
Okay. Fucking this, because this could be bad.
Yeah.
This could be bad. Okay.
Yeah.
We could, deuse it.
We might have to.
Shit.
Wait, what?
Alrighty, well.
Okay, so... Oh, good. You have a pretty strong acrobatics. Okay, so you see this coming, and instinctively, like a second sense, you phase through into this room. As Hadriel,
Oh no.
you hold out your hands, and this sheer cold blast fires off in 60 feet, fucking almost ripping these tombstones to shreds as this immense
Oh,
cold
no.
energy fires off. Roll Arcana for me, big guy.
Me?
Oh,
Yes.
you idiot. You idiot.
You fucked up.
17 plus whatever my Arcana is.
Why? Why didn't you just sleep?
To be fair, I'm rolling off a chart. There's 2 separate charts for Hadriel. He got the worst one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting
my
out of the way early.
It's the worst one just in terms of, oh wait, no, hang on. I'm a dumbass. Did you roll a D100?
I did not.
That's what I meant to do. I was wondering, like, I couldn't have set this up to be this way. Okay, so roll a D100 for me instead, as wild magic is surging through you.
Alrighty, let's take it back a few seconds.
Oh no.
Okay.
Google doesn't do D100s. I'm gonna have to go to Frank.
Yes, it does. It's 2d10. One is the tens place, one is the ones place.
Good idea.
It's basic math.
37.
37. Oh fuck! What's this one do? Oh,
Oh my
that's slightly less horrifying and more adorable.
I
Oh,
thought you were
no.
gonna say worse.
I need
Oh,
to
that's
look-
slightly worse actually.
Potentially.
Ah.
For Nightingale's Garden.
Oh.
Hey, Drew. You idiot.
Well, at least you got a chance to talk to them.
No! Oh my god! You better not fuck anything up with the spirits. I'm gonna kill you. I'm
mean,
gonna
if it's
touch you on
something
purpose.
I
Bad,
can't hit
Boon could
spirits.
just kill it.
I will touch you on purpose and
Well,
we'll see if I can kill
You're
it.
gonna be there for a long time.
I am.
Okay, Hadriel. Boon, if she plans on just murdering.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Hadriel. Fucking. It looks like your soul leaves your body, but it doesn't. It's just kind of like a ghostly copy of you, and it fires off into the air,
That's a good quote.
and all of a sudden, you hear as hundreds of feet start charging towards you,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
and you see. Let me just find a good icon and a new layer. That'll be good. You'll do. Let's just fucking rope a dope, bring it down to 40, and just let me roll a d20. Oh, it's a swarm. It doesn't matter. So, you can't see this. Okay, we'll go green. People can see green. And you. And you. And we'll go fucking... Because I need a big thing. Because there's a lot of things that are about to happen.
Oh god.
Oh
Here we
no.
go.
Oh no. We're at the
Oh,
2-hour,
God.
20-minute mark.
Fucking hell. I didn't expect so much stupid to happen.
We might have to deal with this later.
This is the do.
Oh boy.
Okay. You see a swarm of rabbits suddenly go charging out of the forest.
Oh my god.
And they look at Oon, and they look at you, and they look at Oon, and they both go, "Hey, boss! What do you want us to do about this one, huh? You want us to get
What?
this one? Yeah, you want us to get this one? Oh boy, can we get this one, boss?
I'm
I'll
not
touch
sure
them.
who you guys are.
We're the swarm of rabbits. We get to be here for one turn. Yeah, boss. What do we kill? Who are we killing? Are we killing that vegetable garden over there? Oh, I smell that vegetable garden over there.
Go kill the fish in the river.
Ah, yeah, boss! And they start charging towards the river.
Oh, you're bringing the trees.
They bring the trees with them. And they all fucking hop in the river and immediately start.
God.
They're gonna roll for attack to see how many fish they can kill.
This is definitely going to affect the trout population.
Yeah. Probably.
Here, swarm of rabbits.
They get
Fucking.
I have
disadvantaged
to
'cause they're
look
fighting
this
in
up.
water.
Swarm
what's
of rabbits.
I don't. Let's see. Alright, so I guess it'd just be a rabbit plus, like, 5 for attack? Oh, they have a +3, so we'll just double that up and say +9 to hit as a swarm. Well, they got a 17, so you just see blood in the water as the rabbits start diving.
Oh my god!
And catching fish and throwing them in the air and catching them and diving down and murdering. And by the end of it, they kill 7 fish before fucking bamfing out in a puff of fucking bluish smoke. And Nightingale comes charging out, screaming, "What have you done? I told you drinking was dangerous! What is happening?" And she comes out, and she's gonna do a perception check.
Oh
She
my
got a
God.
5, so she hasn't seen the carnage that just happened in the river as fucking 7 fish bob dead in the
Am I
water.
still, like, astral projecting?
No, you're you now, just slightly like, huh?
I'm gonna lean against the wall and go, I'm just chilling.
I'm going to poke my head out and go, is it safe to come out now?
Make a deception roll at disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes, because Toreen came screaming bloody murder. You dumbass.
Dog.
Does that invalidate their fucking thing more?
My lowest was a 9.
The 9 plus your fucking bard, so theoretically.
I would like to make a request.
What's that?
Real quick.
Yeah.
That we make this a to be continued.
Okay, but first you gotta fucking.
No, I
Alright,
mean
so-
like Nightingale's reaction and the deception. Like that's where we leave it off. Like
No.
we don't know what's gonna happen next.
It is quite late into the stream now. It's 2 hours and 22 minutes.
That's fair.
Alright, all in favor of calling it?
I
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
No.
seems like people are.
My back hurts.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna pause there. Hadriel, let's see if she sees through your bullshit. She does.
Ah, fuck.
And she's just glaring at you. And that's where we'll end tonight's stream. A lot of things happened, and yet nothing happened, and I'm living for it.
Yay!
What was that?
A lot of things happened, and yet nothing happened, and I'm living for it.
No, there was an image that came up.
Hooray.
Was it the fucking turtle?
No,
Probably.
it was like a whole bunch of characters.
Yeah, we haven't seen the
Oh.
turtle yet.
You're not supposed to see that.
Well, it's on the stream now.
Well,
Huh?
nobody look at it.
Yeah, please, nobody look at it.
Okay.
Fucking, I don't remember what I'm doing. This. Alright, so we will be back here next Thursday, unless I've suddenly hacked up my lungs. And, does anyone have any guesses as to what they are?
Am I a fucking hitman?
What gave you that assumption?
Obey and the hayloft too.
Roll wisdom.
Let's see. That is a 12. and not without modifier. I think.
Okay. You don't feel that just based on like how clumsy you generally are, and like it'd be weird if you were a hitman,
I
but
feel like
who knows?
you also kind of stand out.
You are well.
Yeah.
You'll have to see. You haven't traveled very far. You've met literally 3 people.
Yep.
And a handful of pixies.
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I a warlock?
You feel nothing.
Yeah, I thought so.
There's other classes like fucking fighter and paladin and rogue and fucking artificer.
Does Witch Doctor exist in D&D?
As a custom class, yes. Any other guesses?
I don't know. Am I undead?
No.
What?
You feel a small bit of your mask chip.
Oh,
Really?
Interesting.
I mean, roll wisdom.
What was my wisdom? Do I know that? I don't think I do. That was a 17.
17 plus where? Okay. Just based on your association with the wild hunt and what you know of the wild hunt, which is usually a cacophony of ghosts of sorts, and you seem to remember something about Oon. You know Oon has something. You know you found Oon. You know you found Oon. So there's something there. There's something not quite of this world that you're so close to figuring out, but you just don't know what.
Is Un my hunter?
Am I your what?
Are you my hunter?
What does that mean?
I think Kai knows.
No. I do, but no. Not quite in that way. Potentially she could become, but not in that way. You're not quite sure how she could become your hunter if you're living.
Oh fuck! Do I have to kill you? Or are you gonna kill yourself? For someone to kill you?
The hunter is in charge of the dog.
Oh.
What's the first instinct? Murder!
I'm sorry.
Please!
I asked because if I touch something, I basically kill it. So that's why I asked. It's like, am I accidentally gonna touch you or something? Or.
That's a quote.
We already got I'm gonna touch you on purpose.
Shut up.
Anything else?
So, Oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, do I know Toreen from before? Like, we were in the party and stuff like that.
Roll wisdom.
See, hold on. Do it, there we go, 13.
18 plus, what's your wisdom? We're still recording, right?
Yep.
Cool.
We're still live, for that matter, too.
Awesome. Hey, Twitch guys, how you doing? Say hi in the chat, please. Out of everybody there, you're definitely the most comfortable with them. They're the most familiar to you.
I guess that's why I don't have that much big of a problem yelling at them.
You definitely, you understand. You feel you've known them the longest out of this group. long while. Alright, anything else?
Were Un and I siblings?
That'd be fucking interesting.
You don't feel any connection like that.
Is there a
But you you view each other differently in terms of relationship. One of you is more towards a family bond, while the other is more towards an unrequited love bond. And that is as much as I'll say about you two. No more questions from both of you.
¿Qué? Hold on. Espérate. Un segundo. Hold on.
You drew out the Spanish.
Yes, because hold on. I have more questions. Oh my god, you can't do this to me. Yes, you can, but don't do this to me.
Yeah. I am the DM. I am God. What is
Yes,
your
I know.
question?
Well,
Literally.
both literally and figuratively, because, you know, Kai.
Yeah. Wait, are you letting me ask?
You can ask, but I may not answer.
Fucking hell. Okay, I was gonna say, I was gonna ask, our backstory somewhat connected? Because when they said failure, it made me think of mine, because I remember in mine, just like how you said it here, I was basically called a disappointment and stuff like that, and then shot. So, I was just wondering if, like, that's connected. Alright.
I've already given you both a lot of information right now.
Yeah, I know.
Anyone else? That-
Could I be
Aaron, you can go first.
Alright. Am I a paladin?
Roll wisdom for me.
Okay.
I'm just
There was
getting this all here.
+1. 17. So 18.
17 plus 1, 18.
Mhm.
You think you're spiritual in the same way you're religious, but you don't feel you draw your powers from a god or a deity. In fact, you don't, besides that hex spell, you don't seem to really have magic.
Okay.
So if you are a paladin, you're a fucked paladin.
Okay, that.
Was that all the guesses for everyone? Or questions?
Oh, me!
I had a guess.
Hi. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna ask this because I know that I had more
Isla, maybe come over here and talk on my mic.
holy.
Isla,
The small ring, the signet.
she's coming to speak on my mic.
But I can't hear.
For the record, I can't hear nothing now.
Yeah, well, it's my question. The small ring that I pulled out of my pocket, is that a holy symbol?
Roll wisdom for me.
I'm supposed to roll wisdom. Can I use your dice? Gracias. I got a 5. And I don't have my chart with me, which means I don't know what my thing is.
Wisdom. I think you're more charisma based. Let's see. You said you got a 5?
Yep.
Make it easy on you. You are a warlock!
I don't know what that means though.
What?
Look it up, Isla! Warlocks, let me explain to you what a warlock is, okay? We're gonna
Okay.
do fucking D&D history right now. Warlocks are not the same as clerics or paladins. You have your magic lended to you.
Okay.
You are lone-based magic. For whatever contract you have entered into with these deities, there could be a physical mark that they've left on you depending on how powerful they are. But warlocks typically don't have a holy symbol because they aren't worshipping their gods as so much as they are in a partnership with their gods. A cleric has a holy symbol because it is in worship of their god, and they use it to strongly channel their power. The same with a paladin. I'm gonna fucking puke.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys.
Adding headphones back.
I think we should let our poor DM go to sleep.
Alrighty.
I'd like 30 more questions.
Yes.
Are we calling it there?
I'm down.
I believe so.
Alrighty.
Farewell, friends. Thanks for